Is this vision something you received as a divine mandate from Chukwokike? Or will some people say it is driven by the material interests?
Yes, thank you for that question. Like I told you, before I eventually answered my calling, I was already doing well in Abuja. Anybody that had been in Abuja in the last 10 years that is into um, computer, laptop, computer peripherals, and rest of them that is in Abuja that doesn't know Noble Success Computers is a joke. That time, because I import my used laptop from US, yes, from US, and I do import my other computer peripherals from China, like chargers, mouse, USB, and rest of them, all those small things from China. So I was really doing very well. Yes, yes, to the glory of God. And when I was in Abuja, I live in my own house, so I was doing very well in that business. But when time comes in 2018, then I got this vision very clearly that it is time. I remember I told you in my previous interviews that the last 20 years, there's this a Yoruba woman where I took my sister to because she's a Shia. So after attending to my sister, she looked towards my direction and told me, even you're a called one, that when time comes, everything will be le verbatim to you. I laughed over it because I wasn't interested in going into a spiritual thing as a called one full time because I was into contract work then. I was into water drilling then, so I laughed over it. But many years down the line, between what the woman prophesied then began to manifest. So when I was in Abuja, the message came again that it's time for me to come down to the east, and there is so many things I need to do to save souls. So to cut the whole story short, I had this vision very clearly. I had the voice and I saw the vision very clearly, where I was told that originally that I'm called to be a priest by birth, that naturally I need to study Igbo spirituality to have large concept what is all about. Then after that, that I will be a spiritual head. I will help a lot of people to discover their true selves. And that in one of that particular meditation, I was shown a place of worship, this current place of worship you saw. Believe in me, this current place of worship was not concept I drew from anybody. I was told that I have been permitted to build this place of worship, a place that will be a fountain of grace, a place that will be a fountain where people will come and receive blessings that will help people to change from point A to point B in better ways. So I was shown all these places. When immediately when I woke up, I began to draw the sketchy drawing of the what I saw in the dream. And after that, I gave it to a friend of mine who happens to be my follower before he now developed it the way you are seeing it in the picture. And then our dream is to, and in that particular vision, every department was captured. Every department in Igbo spiritual setting, like anchorage of the light, like Ebado, like the Ebado Anyanwu na Eze-Ana. If you watch that structure, you will see that even the structure captured it, and so on and so forth. But if you like physically, you come down, I will take you around the concept of the structure, the way it is, and why the structure is look the way it looks. And again, you trace you to know that that structure you are seeing, the altar is facing the east. It's for a reason. Maybe some of you don't even know. So what I can tell you that particular vision is a vision, it's a divine mandate given to me. Originally, if you ask me, I didn't want to be called, but at this particular time, I cannot even run away with it because I know I have been severely dealt with for me to be where I am today. And I was severely dealt with in a way so that I will be able to and forcefully to come and answer my calling. So what I can tell you is that what actually driving me to answer my call is purely for the benefit of mankind. Because before I was born, I have already been destined to be a priest. And I was told in that day that I'm an ancient high priest, that my coming this time is to help people to discover their own path. That's why even from day one, people that have been following me from 2018 till date, we agree with you that the way and manner I teach, the way I do my own thing is quite different from ordinary Dibia you are seeing on social media. My system is always unique. I'm not always or portray myself as Dibia. Yeah, that's why you can't even see me anywhere with any on my eyes. No, I don't do that because I know, because I was called for a higher vibration. Yes. So my mission is actually to help Igbos to move to a higher vibrations. Yes, from the luminous light. Thank you.